What's going on, guys? Jake Teasler with the latest Mustang and automotive news. The 2024 Mustang GT is going to have 486 horsepower. Ford just posted the video. So previously we thought it was going to be only 450 horsepower. Now we've got the news 486, and the dark horse is going to be 500 horsepower. Who cares? No, it's a big deal. So it went from, if you remember, 2015 first gen. The first Coyote in the 2015 S550 chassis. So starting in 2015, they changed the body style, right? The motor was 435 horsepower. People were kind of they weren't that impressed because the previous generation made almost that much horsepower, but it made 420, but it got heavier. Independent rear suspension in 2015, and the vehicle got heavier, so it actually wasn't that much faster. So this is kind of a big deal because, well, my Mach 1 has 480 horsepower, so now the base GT is going to have more horsepower than the Mach 1, which I think was a smart move for marketing. I don't know if the car got heavier or not, so hopefully my Mach 1 won't lose any drag races. It probably will against the manual guys, though, if I'm driving. So basically, the stock Mustang, that's a lot of power, man, for a stock GT. 486, you're almost 500 horsepower. So with the tune, which I heard these are going to be hard to tune, but with some basic, basic bolt-ons, you'll be able to run 500 horsepower. E85 tune, can you imagine? So I'm assuming the dual throttle body is going to be on the GT. And I'm not sure the difference, maybe it's just a different calibration, because the difference between 486 to 500 for the dark horse is only, whatever that is, 14 horsepower. Something else to note is that the 486 horsepower, it says in the video that it's only there with the dual mode exhaust. So you need to have a dual mode exhaust in order to get 486 horsepower. So am I impressed with that? I actually am, because I thought it was going to be 450, which is kind of a letdown, the same as previous gen. But as we can see, Ford's saying it right there. So if you get a 10-speed Mustang with 486 horsepower, 2024, I'm telling you, man, they're fast. Because mine has 480. So if it's a little bit heavier, I don't know. Hopefully, it probably will be with a little bit more electronics, but we'll see. It's still gonna be fast, man. Those are fast cars with a 10-speed. And 500 for the dark horse. That's gonna be like the new Mach 1. I'm assuming it's gonna be like the new road racing car. If you get the dark horse R, sticky tires, cup 2s, and everything like that. But anyways, just wanted to drop it for you guys. 486 horsepower. That's a big deal. That's a lot of horsepower, and stock Mustang GT is gonna be fast now. It's 26 horsepower over what the current GTs are. So the Scat Packs and the 392s, and you're getting close to Hellcat. Like, you're almost, because the Mach 1, man, I'm telling you, it's fast as far as trap speed. Like, it's 480 horsepower, and with a 10-speed auto, like, it traps like 118 to 121 in the quarter mile. And a Hellcat traps like, if it's an automatic, if it's a manual, you literally would have a good chance at beating it if it's not that great of a driver. If you're on a street somewhere running into somebody. But anyways, the point is that 486 is a lot of power for a naturally aspirated 5-liter, and that's pretty cool. Who would imagine? And then in the video they talk about the digital dash. Some of the cool features is the revving, that you can rev the car from your key, which is kind of annoying, but cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? The other thing would be the electronic e-brake, so you can pull up the e-brake and drift with it. There's a setting. And the other cool thing is the drift e-brake and 486 horsepower. Yeah, the remote start, stuff like that. Quiet mode for the dual exhaust, so you don't wake up the neighbors. And yeah, it's gonna be fast. It looks pretty good. It's starting to grow on me. But yeah, what do you guys think? 486, is that a surprise to you? Did you already know that? Now, the other thing, the 486 to 500, there's not that much of a difference. So what are you actually getting upgrading from a GT to a dark horse? You know, what are the specs on the dark horse and what can we learn from that? Thanks for watching, guys, and go check out Lethal Performance and Circle D converters. Thanks for watching, and hit the thumbs up or subscribe. Drop a comment. What do you think about the 486? I think it's pretty amazing. That's very surprising. Catch you in the next video.